Justine, and I'm so happy that you are here with me today. Thank you for jumping onto my channel. And if you like what we go through today, then make sure you give the video a like and make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can see some more upcoming videos. In today's video, we are going to do just a really short 15-minute chair yoga sequence. So this is really good for anybody who is struggling with mobility of being on the floor with a yoga mat. So anyone maybe coming back from an injury or someone who is a senior or anything like that. These stretches are also really good for a midday office break. So if you find yourself sitting in front of the computer all day, taking 5 to 10 minutes and maybe visiting some of these stretches that we are going to in this video today can help with long-term benefits for your body. So we are going to start how I begin every yoga practice regardless of what kind of yoga it is. We're going to start with a little bit of meditation. It's not going to be too long as we are sitting in a chair. But yeah, so I just want you to get nice and comfortable. Make sure your seat is nice and comfy and that your tailbone and low back is meeting the back of that seat. If you feel like you need to, lifting up those bum cheeks a little bit just to be sitting right onto your sits bones, feeling nice and sturdy, and feet planted on the floor if you can. And if you can't, feel free to scoot yourself forward if that's a little bit more comfortable for you. We're going to allow our hands to fall down into our lap. We take a nice big inhale through the nose, and as we exhale, we're going to close down those eyes. Just allowing the hands to rest where they feel comfortable in the lap. And really begin to just focus in on the breath. Bringing your inhales through your nose and nice big exhales through your mouth. Every time you let out a big exhale, feeling a sense of relief, allowing any troubles or worries that you brought with you today, just let them wash away. Breathing them out of the mind and the body. When we sit in meditation, we often find the struggle to bring silence into the mind. It's perfectly normal to have the thoughts rushing in, random thoughts of what you need to do or who you should call or reach out to. But with meditation, it's simply a practice, and when those thoughts come into the mind, challenging yourself to just simply let it go and come back to the breath. Focusing on your inhale and your exhale. With your next inhale, starting to bring that energy and focus back into your body, the awareness. I want you to bring your hands together at your heart center into prayer. In yoga, we refer to this as Anjali Mudra. So we inhale, we're going to release our arms out to the side, reaching those arms all the way up. And as we exhale, bringing the palms together and back down to the heart space. Doing that 2 more times. Inhale, arms out and up. And we exhale down. 1 more time. Allowing those hands to once again stop at your heart center. And if it feels appropriate for you to set an intention, to say a prayer, a gesture, or maybe a mantra to yourself before we begin coming into this space to do that now. When you're ready, releasing the hands back to the lap and blinking open your eyes if you haven't done so already. All right, adjusting in your seat however you need to. We're going to take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, let's roll those shoulder blades back. Feeling that openness come to the chest. We'll take a nice big inhale. And exhale, bringing the chin down to your chest. Inhale, bringing that right ear over to the right shoulder. Exhale, bringing the chin back down to the chest. And inhaling the other way, the left ear to the left shoulder. We'll keep doing that, working with our breath. Exhaling, chin to chest. Inhaling, ear to shoulder. Chin to chest, and ear to shoulder. Doing that all the way over back to your right side. And then we're going to hold it here with the right ear drifting down towards the right shoulder. You want to make sure our shoulders are nice and low. Hands are resting into the lap. If you feel like you need more here and this isn't offering you enough, you can bring that right hand and just rest it gently onto the right side of the left side of your head. You can also bring that left hand down to the left side of your chair and just kind of pull a little there. Remember that this is a practice for everybody, so if we come into a posture that doesn't feel right for you or it's too much, feel free to dial it back or do something that feels a little bit more comfortable for yourself. Great big inhale, and as we exhale, we'll release those arms, bringing that chin back towards our chest. Inhaling that left ear to the left shoulder to do the exact same thing. Settle it in, see where you're at. Always those options to take the stretch a little bit further if you need more. Filling up with a nice big inhale. Exhale, we unwind. Bringing that chin back to your chest. Inhale, head up to center. We're going to inhale those arms up to the sky. Exhale, I want you to drop that right hand down to the right edge of your chair. And as we exhale, we're going to just lean over to that right side, making sure both of your glutes are still rooted onto the chair. So we're not lifting up, we're staying nice and rooted and just reaching from that side body. Inhale just to come up a little bit, not too much. Exhale, we'll go back over to that right side. Inhale, both arms up, and now we'll go over to the left. So dropping that left hand down and reaching over with our right. Check in with your glutes, make sure you're not lifting. Inhale up a little bit, and exhaling back down. Inhale both those arms up to center. This time we are going to twist. So I will show you an easier way to go into the twist, and then we'll go a little deeper for those of you who can go deeper into the twist. So as we exhale, just to keep it nice and simple, we're going to simply bring both of our hands over to the right side of our chair, that right edge. And we're just going to stay here, and this is enough of a twist. For some of us who need more, feel free to bring that right hand to the back of your chair, keeping the left hand to the outside right edge. Bringing the gaze maybe over that back right shoulder. Inhale, both arms back up to center, and we'll exhale to twist over towards the left. Same thing, you can keep it nice and gentle with both hands just to the edge of the chair, or bringing that left hand all the way to the back of the chair, getting a little bit deeper into the twist. Inhale, bringing yourself back to center, arms go up, and they come back down. All right, so we're gonna scoot ourselves a little bit forward, so we're about mid-thigh on the chair. I want you to take your stance a little bit wider. We're gonna bring the hands to the knees, and we're gonna do a seated cat-cow. So as we inhale, we're gonna almost pull on our knees, opening up our chest. So pulling that chest through the arms. And as we exhale, we're gonna round the spine, thinking that you're bringing the chin to chest, and almost like you're sucking your belly button to your spine. Inhale, we come forward, opening that heart. And we exhale to round. Let's do that 2 more times with your own breath. Coming back into your center, we're gonna keep the knees bent and a nice wide stance. We're gonna inhale. I want you to make sure you feel nice and rooted. We're gonna exhale forward. Coming into a forward fold. So you can rest your arms on your legs if that's more comfortable for you. What we're focused on is having a long spine. So you're thinking of having a straight neck versus rounding like this, okay? So we wanna stay nice and long. Maybe your hands come to the floor. We're just gonna keep it nice and long here. Walking yourself back up, use your legs if you need that extra support. We're gonna bring the legs together. We're gonna have to scoot a little bit more forward on your chair, but make sure you're nice and secure on your chair. If you have a wobbly chair, maybe resting it up against a wall so it won't tip backwards, that might help you. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure the heels are planted on the floor and the legs are straight and long. If you need to have a little bend in those legs, that's perfect. We're gonna inhale the arms up, and just like we did before, we're gonna bow ourselves forward for a forward fold. And again, you may have to adjust your seat just a little bit, but make sure you're nice and safe on that chair. We're gonna breathe here, and again, we're focusing on having that nice long spine. Coming all the way back up, bending those knees, and we're gonna sit all the way back into our seat. We're gonna take our right leg and we're gonna lift it up over top of our left leg, having the right ankle rest right on top of that left knee. This is called a seated figure 4. This is where we're gonna hang out. You might be feeling a lot, that's okay. If you wanna feel more, simply lean, hinging at the hips forward, resting your hands here, not putting too much pressure on the knee. Keeping a nice long spine. Bring yourself back up, keeping the left knee nice and bent. We're still gonna scoot forward a little bit. We're gonna put that right leg out to the side, okay? Nice big inhale, and we're gonna just lean forward. Feeling that stretch in the inner leg, maybe into the groin a little bit. We're gonna come back, sit yourself back and just hug that knee back in. And of course, it can just be a little hug. It doesn't have to be a big hug. We're gonna set that right leg down. We're gonna do that all again on the left side. Bringing that left leg up, resting the left ankle on top of the right knee. Make sure we have a nice long spine, and then see where you're at. So maybe it's here. Maybe you need to do a little bit of a lean forward. Almost there, we got this. Okay, coming all the way back up. Just as we did on the other side, let's keep our right knee bent. We're extending that left leg out to the side. Heel is down, nice big inhale. And exhale, we'll hinge it forward. Walk it back in. We're gonna sit back in, hugging that left knee. Okay, come back into your regular seated position. We're gonna put our arms out in a big T position. We're gonna do what I call helicopter arms to close out our practice. So we're gonna take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're gonna twist over towards the right with the arms staying out nice and wide. Come back. Twisting over to the left. Now we're gonna go lateral, so let's drop the left hand down, right hand up. Come back to center. Here we go. Left hand up, right hand down, back to center. And we'll twist over to the right, center, over to the left, center, lateral. Right hand goes up, back to center. Left hand goes up, back to center. Do that one more time with your own breath. Come back to center. Bring those hands into prayer. We're going to do that seated prayer one more time. Closing the eyes if it feels comfortable. Inhale, arms out to the side and up. Bringing the palms together, exhaling, hands to heart. One more time. Landing with those hands back in Anjali Mudra. Maybe giving yourself that gentle reminder of your meditation or of your mantra or your intention. Releasing the hands when that feels ready. Closing down the eyes if you haven't done so already. Getting nice and comfy in your seat. And we're going to take a few breaths here to close out our practice. When you're ready, bringing that awareness and attention back to your body. Leaving your hands where they feel the most comfortable or returning them to your heart center. Taking a nice big inhale. Letting out a nice big exhale. May the sun bring you new energy by day.